being a bit, I think, did you call yourself a sissy or something like that? Yeah, familiar with that term. It's a lot in my house too. I thought she did a great job with humor and eye contact too. I felt a good, strong connection with the audience. The fourth speaker tonight that I had the opportunity to evaluate was Maggie, and this was my first time seeing Maggie come out and show us her table topic skills, but from what I understand, this is her second time up here, and I thought she did an amazing job. Strong energy, very positive energy, and a big smile on her face. She almost immediately knew what examples she was going to draw from, and she had all of these ideas that she wanted to bring forward. I've just a suggestion, because she's new to the concept of table topics, is repeat the question. That buys you some time and allows you to think a little bit more about how you're going to structure your content and wrapping it back up. But I was so impressed. She was able to use the word of the day in her table topic speech, which I think I have yet to do. So excellent job. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Kai. And thank you, all the speakers. I think we all really enjoyed all these summertime stories. They were truly infatuating. Yes? I forgot you! I forgot you. I was thinking you were odd, she was even. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was thanking you for a job you hadn't even done yet. And Kai very kindly sent me an intro for himself. On Saturday, says Kai, we have been to the Richmond night market. First, I was surprised by the variety of cell phone covers. He says, I have no idea why one would need a bright colored cover with brass on it, but I saw there was a strong demand for it, as huge crowds did indeed flock around these vendors. And then I was amazed by this gets to me, by the even greater variety of finest delis in the food area. He says, that was my area of interest. Mine too. I think I'll go. Kai, please come and give your evaluation.
I'm very grateful for the opportunity to speak to my table topics presenters. Robert, first time guest in our house and presented. How did you enjoy the summer when you have been a team? Now, you have noticed, Robert, there are a few members of our club really infatuated with food. So whenever you need something titled, do it around food. And like you did today, you've got the whole audience and everyone is drawn into that theme. Food is always a good topic in our club. Isn't it, Laurelie? From the Asian market to Antigua. I like the eye contact that the speaker had. He looked around and he had perfect eye contact to everyone in the room. And he managed to have eye contact to the left side and to the right side, so he spread it all over the room. It was very nice to see. His hands were moving freely, that was excellent too, and his story had a good structure. He told a story that had a beginning, a middle and an end, and I think that was just perfect. So we started with learning about Antigua, the cows, and the food in the end. Rio had the second table topics about the summer with the family. And it's just wonderful to watch Ria speaking now at table topics or even as a chair. She's just so comfortable out here, at least she looks like she is. You don't always know what's inside the speaker, but she looks so comfortable and it's great. To see your smile up here, that's really heartwarming. It's wonderful to sit there and watch that. And I have watched it so closely that I didn't write anything down. What I remember about what impressed me most with that was how you smiled, had the audience, contact with the audience, and one thing to work on might be add a few more gestures and do not get back to the hand clasping on the end of the gestures. I think that would be something you could add to that, myself too. Okay. Last but not least, the question for Linda was, how did teens spend their time in summer different than today? Okay, I wrote something down that I can't read now.
Ask the mayor.
From what I remember, I liked how you started moving like the shy Linda in the youth, so the body language translated that what you told, and then you moved to the other Mitch, right, the other person, and you started moving. That was really excellent done. I had the feeling that this speaker didn't really speak to all of us in the room, so Brad was a little bit left alone on the right side, while Laura Lee got all the attention. I think spreading it all over the room and looking to both sides would be great. One of the problems we had, all the speakers, we didn't turn the lectern away, so maybe we should turn it farther away and get rid of that cable, and then we have room to move and to speak. That was what I experienced from the table topics. Thank you so much.
Thank you again to all the participants, and I see once again I've been guilty of not keeping an eye on the clock, and poor Rhea is anxious to get on with her chores.
Thank you very much. You're doing a good job reminding me to keep on this clock from across the room. I don't really understand what he's saying, but this, I think needs to stop. So I should have probably done that sooner. Right now, I'll just call upon the reports real quick. Timer, can I have your report, please?
Sergeant at Arms, 1 minute. Chair, 5 minutes, 24 seconds. Timer, 40 seconds. This is for introducing. Gord, 1 minute, 50 seconds. Brent, 29 seconds. Irene, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Linda, haven't quite totaled that up yet. Renee, speaker number 1, 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Evelyn is 14 minutes and 18 seconds. Sonia is 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Laura Lee doing evaluation number 1, 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Irene doing evaluation number 2, 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Brent doing evaluation number 3, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. A business meeting, 8 minutes. No, that's not the business meeting. That was our break. And the business meeting was, yeah, it says 8 minutes also. Humorous, 1 minute, 20 seconds. Okay. Table topics, Kai, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Robert, 1 minute and 47 seconds. Simon, 54 seconds. Jana, 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Rita, 1 minute and 5 seconds. Linda, 1 minute and 41 seconds. Maggie, 1 minute and 28 seconds. Renee doing the evaluation for table topics uneven, 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Kai doing even evaluation, 3 minutes and 34 seconds. And we haven't done the final ones yet.
Okay, thank you very much, Ben. At this time, a lot to keep track of. I'd like to bring up Gord again, our grammarian. Please welcome Gord again.
Madam Chairman, I'll just read out the people who used infatuation or a derivative thereof. Linda twice, Kai twice. So those are the 2 champions. Renee, Evelyn, Laura Lee, and Maggie. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Thank you. Now, the champion for the ahs and ums, and we only count a maximum of 5, is Maggie, and you'll get better. And Robert, you did very well. You had 2 or 3 of each of them, so that's fine. And the other person is Joan. She only had 1 or 2, and then at the end, giving her report, she elevated herself to maximum. So a couple of words, and Evelyn's speech was so full of quotable things. There's just no way I could have remembered them all, but water that hissed as a disaster is what really struck out to me, being a flood victim. Anyway, Madam Chairman.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Brett. All right. At this time, we'll hear from our quiz master, Brett. Or do you not want to do quiz master?
Due to
Brett?
time, I would suggest we move to general evaluator because we are on the janitor's schedule as of 9:30.
Okay, we'll do that. So we'll have Gord come up again. Thanks for the suggestion. For general evaluator's report.
Well, thank you, everyone, for participating and having such a terrific meeting that we've had tonight. And thank you, Madam Chair, for choosing this theme. Everyone who had their role fulfilled it very well in terms of opening, in terms of being effective in filling the agenda, as the chairman did. And I loved the way the chairman and the Toastmaster did such nice bridging between each speaker. So they've done a very good job, and thank you both. A suggestion I would have, first of all, I like the way Linda, as the Toastmaster, read out the speech objectives, because that means that we can now see exactly what the speakers are attempting to do. And she had a warm introduction for the speakers. The evaluators. And the evaluators used basically the same sandwich approach in which they talked about what they saw, what they noticed, and how it affected them. They included suggestions, each one of them, and in Irene's case, she used the questions to focus her evaluation, and that allowed her to illustrate how she felt about the speech. In Brett's case, he read the notes to the evaluator, and so that was important because it shared with us what he was looking for and how he was focusing. The humorist delivered a very funny and appropriate speech given the current day's conditions, and the Table Topics Master had some appropriate questions geared to the participants. I thought that was good. The two Table Topics evaluators had two quotes, and one for each of them, and it got everybody's attention. And the first one was, "Hello, Bear," and the second one was, "Speak around food, it's always good here." But they both talked about what they noticed, what they saw, the gestures, and they illustrated them, and they had suggestions which were appropriate for new members and guests, and I appreciate the effort they went to do that. And thank you for a wonderful meeting. We'll look forward to next week. Madam Chair.
That
Yes.
is
Yes.
pretty much yes.
Pretty much it. I'd like to stress one point. Our chair did the chair role the first time this evening.
Yeah.
So therefore,
At this time, I would like to ask our guests what they thought of the meeting quickly. There's Robert. Robert, what did you think of our meeting today?
I am infatuated with yeah, this was good. It was a really good meeting. I'm glad I was here to be part of it.
Yeah, we're glad you were here too. Thanks for coming. What about you, Maggie?
Yeah, the word is amazing, and Robert, I'm fascinated.
All right, and Gina, you're not a guest anymore. You've joined, right?
I'm official.
You're official. Maybe you're okay.
She's
You are
official
too.
too.
And so is Simon. So welcome.
Oh.